let's have a quick look at their stats. Don't need this anymore. So the Krothok, 60% chance of dropping mundane loot, okay. Attack 50% with a spear, d6 pierce. Dodge of 50, perception of 60, parry of yes. I mean, these guys are better than me. Yeah, they're both better than me. They've got armor as well. Oh, no. This could be the end of Kerenga. But I want to show you guys the combat and how it works. I've got D3 armor, and they've got what? D4 armor. The only thing that I've got is better than them is health points. I've got a few more health points more than them. Right. Okay. Okay. So the way I'm doing movement in this game, movement is based on your speed, which is relevant to your dex. What's their dex? Their dex is 16. My God, they're actually better than me at dex as well. So they're probably moving at the same speed of me. Maybe only a lot on the spaces that have the water. Any other spaces, they're just moving slower, I think. Okay, so what I'm going to say is, because we've got roughly the same speed, I'm basically going to say walk is 1 square, run is 2 squares. We just want to combat, don't we? But I want to see whether I can get rid of one before the other one comes in. So let us start. Now we are going to be using the new combat rules, which is in Erastea Reborn. We are going to be using the new updated combat system. In the original game, in the basic game, the combat system is, I mean, it functions, it works. There's, you know, it's perfectly good enough to use. Essentially, you roll to hit using your attack skill. Your opponent then either rolls to dodge or parry, and that's pretty much it. And then, you know, you go in initiative sequence. With the new system, it allows the defender to kind of have something happen as well. So it's a little bit more interactive, a little bit more detailed, but it can also make the combat a lot faster, because there were some complaints, I think, that the combat was kind of taking too long. So we'll have to see how it goes. Right, initiative is D10 plus dex. I've got a dex of 15, they've got a dex of 16. Now, initiative stays throughout the combat. You can affect the initiative in terms of criticals and fumbles. When you roll a fumble, you get a -1 to your initiative. If you roll a crit, you get a +1 to your initiative. But your initiative roll essentially stays with you through the whole combat. So you're rolling a D10. So my initiative is, that's not good, 17 plus 5, because I've got watchful. So that's essentially a 7. So 7 plus 15 is 22. They have a plus 16. 23, yeah. This is how it's going to go, right? This is how it's going to go. So I've just wrote down here initiative. So essentially these guys are going to go before me. Right, so turn 1. It's all about the movement. I think we're just going to be running until we get into combat with each other soon, aren't we? Now, the combat turn. On their turn, you can move a distance up to your speed and perform 1 standard action. However, there are a bunch of maneuvers that we can use as well, which are not going to be in use until we get into combat. So to begin with, these guys are going to be running. So I'm just doing like 2 squares run, 1 square walk. So this guy is going to move towards me. I'm going to say no diagonal, so 1, 2. Yeah, I'm considering this as blocking. I could go over it, but 1, 2. Okay, next turn, again, they go first. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, I'm going to get both of them, and there's nowhere I can go where I can just get one of them attacking me, is there? There's no little sneaky place that I can position myself so anyone can attack me. No, there isn't. So I'm just gonna, I've got no ranged weapons, that's the thing. They don't have any weaknesses to fire or anything, do they? No. Let's move there. See what happens. Okay, next turn. 1, 2. Yeah, they're gonna whack me both at the same time, aren't they? Nuts. But I want to try and get in the first attack. Now, you can move 1 square and then attack, or you can charge, move up to your full speed, so in this case 2 squares, and make a melee attack, but you're unable to dodge or parry until the start of your next turn. Don't want to do that, so I don't want to charge in just yet. So I'm just going to move back to here, I think. Bring them on. Oh, actually, hang on. They're going to move to there. I can then charge. Then I can charge him. So I'll stay where I am. So the next turn, he goes there. He can't go in the same square, so he has to go down here. Right. I'm going to move, normal move, and then I'm going to attack. Right, now, in the new system, with the new combat system, the attacker gets a +10 to his roll. You roll percentage against your combat skill. So in this case, my combat skill, I'm using simple weapons, is 49. So I'll be rolling percentage, and I'm trying to get equal or under that, as per usual. But with the new combat system, the attacker gets a +10 to their roll. The defender has a choice. They can either dodge or they can parry. Now, if they parry, they do have the chance, if they succeed, in having what they call a defensive move. They have an effect of successfully dodging. If you dodge instead of parrying, then basically you don't get that. Now, why is that a thing? Well, because normally in Broken Shores, it's always best to dodge first. Because on successive dodges or successive parries, you're getting a -30 every time you do this. So the standard practice was in combat, in Broken Shores, you would always dodge first, because you don't want that -30 to be on your weapon skill. Yeah? So what we're going to be doing here is, I'm going to be attacking, and I can't parry with my spear. How the hell can they? They can try to parry or they can try to dodge. Now, being creatures, we do have, in the GMless tools, we do actually have a section where we can see how they react in combat. So again, it's taking away the reliance on having a GM. So when you're playing solo, this can actually help you to determine what creatures do. They're not all going to be mindless and fighting to the death. So full health, 50% or less, 25% or less. You roll to see what they're going to do. Now in this case, I'm attacking them. So I think it's just going to be a 50-50 chance whether they're going to dodge or parry. Again, with the new combat system, there is a benefit to parrying. Yes, it gives you that -30 to any more weapon checks you make that turn. But the thing is, you get the possibility of actually doing something if you succeed in your parry. Now, the combat in terms of the attack and defense is an opposed roll. So you're rolling both the attack rolls. Whoever gets the highest success wins. In the case of a draw, whoever has the highest skill. So it's an opposed check. So what we're going to do is I'm going to roll on a 1 to 3, they're going to dodge. On a 4 to 6, they're going to parry. They're going to dodge. So they're not going to try and parry, so they're not going to get that possibility for the defense roll. So I'm going to attack. I have a 49% chance, but because I'm attacking, I get a +10. So I have a 59% chance of hitting. So close to fumbling. That wouldn't have been good. So I fail. They dodge, but again, the new rules is only for the parry. Right, so that's the end of that turn. Now it is the next turn, and they go first. So this is a problem. This really is a problem. We'll do this guy first. Now, checking the combat actions at full health. What is he going to do? He is going to 9. If not engaged in combat, attempt to sneak and ambush. No, okay, so he just attacks as normal. I am going to dodge. I'm going to try and dodge. My dodge is 35. All right, so he's going to try to attack using his spear. He has a 50% +10, makes it a 60% chance of hitting. Oh, he misses. He misses badly, but it's not a fumble, it's fine. I will try to dodge because I can get potential skill increases. My dodge is 35. I get a 33. I succeed in my dodge. So, I mean, yeah, doesn't actually do anything, but I get the potential increase. Right. So that was his turn. Now it's this guy. He can... Yeah, he's going to charge. Oh, okay. What am I talking about? I have to roll, don't I? D10. What's that guy going to do? He gets a 7. Attempt to corner. So, yeah, he's going to charge him. Boom, boom. He's going to charge. Now, charging means that he can't parry or dodge for the rest of the turn. But he was able to move full and hit me, right? Now, I've dodged already, so if I decide to dodge again, I'm getting a minus 30. If I decide to parry, I'm getting a minus 30 as well. This is the disadvantage of going... second. Okay, so he's going to try and attack. I am going to try and... I mean, if I try and dodge, I've got a 5% chance. I'm going to have to parry. So this is... I'll tell you the blue dice are for me. These are for the enemy. So we're rolling. So I'm parrying this time. He gets a plus 10. Which... Oh, hang on. He gets a 52. So his attack is 60, so he hits. I am parrying. I have a 49. Oops. Which I fail. So he hits me. D6 piercing damage. Right, so he rolls 5 damage. Now, I do have armor. My armor is protection rate of D3. So what I do is I roll a D3 and subtract it from that. So I got a 3, so a 5 becomes 2 damage. So I take 2 wounds, I'm down to 20. I'll write it up here because it may go down a few times. And I get a minus 30 onto my simple melee weapons now. That's the negative side of it. Now it's my turn. I mean, I could attack. I've got such a low chance of doing it, and he can't block or parry. Ooh. He attacked, so he's going to get a minus 30 to his parry, but his dodge is still okay. Their dodges are high. So I am going to... I mean, I could try to disengage, but they're just going to keep chasing me, aren't they? Right, I'm just going to hit this guy. I've got a minus 30 because I did parry. So I've got a 19% chance. He can't do anything. So, 19% chance. Come on. Oh, I hit. Look at that. I've got a 10. I hit. And simple melee gets a check. And strength potentially. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm 1 point away from checking my strength, or potentially checking my strength. I hit. And I do D8 plus 1 damage. I'm using two-handed, so D8 plus 1 damage. 7 plus 1 is 8 damage. They have armor of D4. So, 2. So it's 8 minus 2. I do 6 damage to one of them. So one of them, 6 damage. One of them's on 9. So this guy's got 9 hit points left. Right, it is the next turn. All the stats get reset, so you don't get that minus 30 to begin with. Right, they go first. They're both going to attack, aren't they? Well, let's find out. Let's find out how it happens. We'll do this guy first. He's not wounded, so we're rolling a d10. A 2 standard attack. Okay. So he does a standard attack. I'm going to try and dodge. My dodge is back to 35. He's going to try and attack at 60. He got a 95. Oh no, damn it, I'm reading it the wrong way. Dang it. 60. He got it. He gets it. Oh. And I flunk my dodge. So he hits, doing d6 damage. 1. So he does 1 damage. My armor could protect me. My armor is D3. 1. So yeah, my armor protects me, thank goodness. So this guy has gone. This guy is wounded. He is on 9 out of 15. So he's not on half yet. So he's still rolling on this table here to see what he's going to do. So we get a 5. Special attack or skill, if any. Otherwise, standard attack. I don't think they've got any special. I don't think they've got any special skills. No. So he's just going to standard attack. I am going to try and parry this time. He's attacking at +10. So he's at 60, and I am at parry 49. Okay. Flunk it again. He succeeds. I flunk it. So he hits me again. So D6, 4, armor, 3. So I take 1 damage. Next, oh no, it's my turn. What am I going to do? I'm going to try and hit this guy again. I know I've only got a 19% because thing is, if I don't parry, I'm going to get hit. Is it worth not parrying? I think it might be. But I'm gonna I already parried, so this turn I dodged and then parried. So now I'm going to try and hit this guy. He can parry. He can. What's he going to do? Dodge or parry? Let's have a look. Dodge. 1 to 3 dodge. Put that down here. 1 to 3 dodge. 4 to 6 parry. Because I don't think it actually says anywhere. Oh, one thing I did forget to do. I forgot to check how difficult they are. I forgot to check that. Let's have a look. See if they're any. A 4. Oh, they're actually easier. Okay. Sorry, I forgot to do that. I forgot to. When you come into an encounter again, not every elemental, not every cannibal is going to be the same. If you remember when I did the when I ran into the cannibals in a previous video. So these guys are actually easy. Okay. That means less hit points, less damage, less loot chance. Okay. So -5 hit points, -1 damage, and -10% loot. All right. So actually, this guy's only on 4. That makes a bit of a difference. Okay. So yeah, I forgot to do that. Sorry. All right. So where are we? Krothok. So I'm going to attack. I've got a 19% chance. He is going to, I say dodge, wasn't it? He's going to try and dodge, which is, he has, 50% chance. Okay. Again, it's an opposed roll, so we see what happens. He got a 43, so he succeeds with a 43. And, no! I fumble. Oh no, this isn't good. Fumble, where's the fumble tables? Here we go. Fumble, yay, D10. 3. You hurl your weapon with such strength that it smashes against a stone, breaking in half. If you're not wielding a weapon, your next attack suffers mine. Oh no, I broke my spear. Oh, oh no, I broke my spear. Oops. Oh no. Luckily I do have a club. I think it's going to take 1 action to ready me club. Oh no. If you're not wielding a weapon, your next attack suffers -20. Yeah, I'll take one of my actions to get the weapon out and then attack with it. Oh, swine. Not going well. Okay, but I miss. He easily dodges and I smash my spear on a rock. Oh. Next turn. Yeah, and they always go for... Oh, fumble means I get a -1 as well. So my initiative is now 21, not 22 anymore. I'm still going second. Right, their turn. Actually, this guy would be on less than half. Never mind, we'll continue on. So this guy's on full health. So he is going to 5. Special attack or standard attack. Okay. So this guy's going to do a standard attack on me. I'm going to try and dodge again. Oops, sorry. So he gets a +10. My dodge, since it's the new turn, my dodge is back to 35. Well, I fluff that, and he succeeds. So he hits me. He hits me again. Now they're doing -1 damage, so d6 -1. Just 2 damage. My armor, 2 damage. So I take no damage again. Thank goodness. My armor's helping me a lot. Thank goodness I bought it. So that's him, this guy. Now this guy's less than half now because they're easy. So less than half, you've got a different table to roll on. What's he going to do? 8. Use defensive, beneficial item or ability. If none available, enable to attempt to sneak or ambush. So basically, he's not going to attack. He's just going to defend. Okay. Good. But that means his parry is going to be at maximum. So maybe this turn is going to parry instead. That's what I think that means. So my turn. I'm going to attack him, but he will parry this time. Not dodge, because that's what the table said. So my attack, I'm getting a +10, so I've got 59. He's going to try and parry at 50. What is this? Okay, we both fluff it up. Again, I miss again. Not good. Okay, next turn. Next turn, what's this guy going to do? He's perfectly okay. He is going to, for special attack or standard attack. Okay, he's just going to do a normal attack, so he's at 60. I'm going to dodge. Okay, he misses. I succeed, for what it's worth. But he does miss. This guy is currently injured. He's on less than half, so what's he going to do? 3 standard attack. Okay. So he's going to attack. I've already dodged, so I'm now going to parry. He hits, and I successfully parry, but he rolled higher with his success, so he actually hits me, which is a swine. So yeah, that's how the combat basically works, is that if you both succeed, it's the one who rolls the highest on the dice that wins, which is a little bit of a swine. So he actually hits me, -1, so he does 1 damage, my armor blocks it. Now it's my turn. I'm going to hit him back. Actually, I said I wasn't going to be parrying, didn't I? I forgot. Nuts, because then I'd be able to attack at full amount. Nuts. Okay, so he is going to... Let's have a look. He is going to 5. He's going to parry, but he'll be getting a -30. Okay. So I get a crit, and he's got a -30, isn't he? So a -30 means that he is at 20. So he misses his parry, and I hit with a critical. Oh yes, now criticals. Criticals have their own tables depending on what type of damage you're doing. Now I'm using my club. Basically, I can't move, so I'm just using that move action to ready my club. So my club is bludgeoning. It's doing d6 damage. But we get a critical hit, which you can find on page 28. So we're rolling a d10. A 4. A strike to the leg. The target moves at half speed until healed. Critical hit, damage is doubled anyway. Sweet. So my club is doing d6. 6 + 6 is 12. He is dead. So I've taken 1 down. There's still the other guy still there. Luckily, I mean, my armor has actually been protecting me pretty well, luckily. Okay, now we've got 1 guy left. So we're back to the initiative. So he goes first. He's going to attack. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to dodge. So again, skills are reset. So I get a 12, which means I succeed, but it's not very high because we both succeed, but he rolled higher dice, which means that he succeeds. I just succeed and fail. Dang it. All right, so he hits me, doing 3 damage. My armor prevents 3. Excellent. So I take no damage again. Now it's my turn. Now I can attack at full strength. So I get a +10. So 59. That thingy, the Krothok, whatever he's called. What's your name? The Krothok is going to parry. Okay, nice. So -30. So he's got a parry of 20. I've got an attack of 59. So, God. Oh no, he succeeds. Right, so this is the new combat system, the defensive reaction thing. So I failed my attack. He succeeded with his parry. Because his weapon skill is 50, he attacked, which gives it a -30. That still means he's got a 20 for his parry. So he succeeded in his parry. Now, because of that, because he rolled higher or succeeded on the defense on a parry, he gets to roll on the defensive move to see what effect it has. So let's have a look and see. If you so choose, you can disengage without consequence, otherwise your next attack receives an extra 10. He's going to attack, I think. So this guy is dead. This guy here gets a +10 on his next attack. So that's where this new combat system can really show its colours, right? So I failed the attack, he parried, and he's basically getting a bonus on his next attack. Maybe he unbalances me slightly. Next round, yeah. So he is still unwounded. So D10, what's he gonna do? He rolls an 8. Attempt to disarm. Okay. Right, disarm. He's going to try and disarm me. I've already broken one weapon. He's going to try and disarm me for another. As an action, a character can attempt to disarm by performing a coordination opposed check. Now, he's going to be getting a +10 for that because of his defensive move. Okay, so he's going to try and disarm me. So it's an opposed check. So he has a dexterity of 16, which gives him an 80 coordination. +10 is 90. I've got 75. Okay. He fumbles. I mean, I fail, but he fumbles, which means technically I think I win. Which means I don't lose my weapon, and he fumbles. Oh, however, if you go to the book, on the fumble section, page 31, enemy NPCs and monsters do not roll on the fumble table. They simply lose their turn completely and are unable to defend from attacks until their next turn. So yippity-doo, basically I can attack him and he can't block or dodge or anything in return. That's it. Okay, I'm happy with that. Try and take my club away, I'll whack you with it. Right, it is my turn and I am going to whack him with my club. He cannot defend. It is simply a case of me rolling to hit. I didn't parry, I dodged, so I'm getting my full value and I'm getting a +10. So 59, come on please. At least it's not a fumble. I miss. Right, next turn. What's the guy gonna do next? I still haven't hit him. Okay, D10, what's he gonna do? 7, attempt to corner. Yeah, not much really you can really do about that. So he's just going to attack. So he's going to attack. He has 50 +10. I'm going to dodge at 35. Come on. He gets 41. I get 39. So he still rolls higher than me. So he hits, doing 6 - 1 is 5 damage. And my armor protects 3. Excellent. So I take 2 damage, down to 17. Right, my turn. Now I dodged, not parried, so I'm going to attack. He is going to dodge. Damn it. Yeah, 1 to 3 dodge, 4 to 6 parry. So his dodge is 50, my attack is 59. So he succeeds with his dodge, and I nuts miss. Next turn. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do next turn? I get an 8. Disarm again. Okay. So he doesn't get that +10 now, so it's 75 against 80. He gets an 82. He flumps and I succeed, so I keep my weapon. My attack, he's going to parry. Oh no, he didn't. Actually, I mean, would the disarm count as an attack, do you think? Doesn't say, does it? So would he get the -30 to his parry? Because, I mean, he did combat action. I think it should. So he's getting a -30, so he is at 20. I'm at 59. He gets a 44. I get a 38. So he is parrying and he fluffs it. I attack and hit. And my club does D6 damage. 6. So he's down to 4. He's down to 4 life. Nice, under half. Right, next turn. What's he going to do? And he's on half health. So 8. Use defensive. Fully defensive. So he's not going to attack. He's going to defend, parry on full. So I attack 59. He's going to parry at 50. Okay, I get 21. He gets 15. So we both succeed. However, I rolled the highest, so I actually hit him. Oh, I forgot to do his armor. Hang on a sec. His armor prevents 3, so he should be on 7. Sorry, my mistake. He should be on 7. So I attack. I do a 5. I was forgetting to do their armor, wasn't I? -1 is 4. Yeah, I'm not sure whether that would have affected this guy. But yeah, they do have default armor. I did forget that. Remembered mine, but I forgot theirs. Right, next turn. Right, now he's hurt. Now he's hurt badly. So what's he going to do? He's not on a quarter yet. 5. Coordinate with allies. There are no allies, so just a standard attack. So he's 60. And I am dodging at 35. I mess up my dodge and he hits. So he does 4 damage because he's at -1. My armor blocks 1. So I take 3 damage. Down to 14. Right, I'm going to hit back. He is going to... He dodged last time. Oh no, so he attacked last time. So he's going to... Dodge, damn it. Alright, he fails his dodge and I succeed with my attack. Yay! So I hit doing 4 damage. His armor prevents 2. So he takes 2 more damage. He's got 1 life left, which also means that he is at less than 25%. So there's much more chance of him running away. We get a 9, and he does. He flees. So he's going to try to disengage in the final turn. So next turn, he's going to try to disengage and run away. Where is it? Where is it? Try and find it. There we are. Disengage. You may attempt performing a dodge check. If you fail, any opponent at melee distance can perform a free attack of opportunity. Right, it is a dodge check. He's got a dodge of 50. So yeah, he dodges away. He manages to get away. 1, 2. Now, I am going to run after him. I'm going to charge. Don't think this is going to be that deep, so I'm going to charge. Cannot dodge or parry until start next turn. Well, the thing is, it's the end of the turn anyway. So I'm charging in. I'm going to attack. What's he going to do? He's going to parry. But I mean, he didn't attack, so he's got full parry, and he can also do the defensive roll as well, which is not good. So I'm attacking. I succeed with a 24, and he fumbles. But again, they don't fumble. They don't fumble in the sense of the word, but I do attack. I do hit. I hit for 6. His armor prevents 1, so he takes 5 damage and dies. So I managed to kill 2 Krothoks. Krothoks, that's what they're called. Right, 60% chance of dropping mundane loot. However, because they are easy, it's a -10, so it's only a 50% chance. I'm rolling for each, am I? I'm assuming I'm rolling for each. So we have a 50% chance. So this one, yes. This one, no. So one roll on the mundane loot. Right, so this guy drops something, some kind of mundane loot. What do we get? A 10. 1 UD bandages. Oh, okay. That's okay. I have bandages. I have UD6. So now this becomes UD8. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to take one of their spears, because I broke my spear, so I'm going to take one of their spears. So I'm going to have it back. Kerenga has a spear again. Right. So we succeeded in the combat. We can now search the room. D10. Again, a 1. You thought you found something valuable, but you're wrong. It's just rubbish. And that is the end of the ruin. So we managed to explore. I manipulated things so that we could have a combat at the end in that last room. But yeah, that's essentially how the ruin exploration and the combat system work, the new combat system. Like I say, the original combat system would literally be, I roll to attack, you roll to parry or dodge, that's it. And then vice versa until the end of the thing. Now by incorporating that ability to have an effect if you successfully parry, it makes the parry option a little bit more attractive. Not fully attractive, trust me. Having that -30 to your skill stat, which will affect your follow-up attack kind of thing, can be huge. Also, if you attack first, your parry then gets a -30 to it. So yeah, the new combat system does add that little bit extra in there to hopefully make it a little bit more, what's the best word? A better length of time. Even with that, you saw the combat still can drag on a little bit, but that's nothing new in role-playing games. So Kerenga has cleared the ruins. He's found a little bit of stuff. He found a gem. He found a lantern, and a new spear. But yeah, Kerenga survived. He is hurt a little bit. Maybe I'll go back to camp and then sort of heal up naturally, or maybe use my spell. I do have a spell. I also have the potion as well, which I could use to heal up. But we'll see what happens when Kerenga goes back to camp. But that is the ruins done. We will finish the day. Just to round things off. So, the sinister store of the eternal sadness we have done. Now then, we are going to, I think we're just going to sleep here. Just going to sleep here because otherwise I'll move back to camp. I'll get a level of fatigue. So yeah, I'm just going to sleep here. So we have to make the survival check. Survival check is 56. No modifiers. Oh, we fail. If you fail the survival check, you lose either 2 hit points or 1 ration. I am going to lose another ration. So -1 ration. So that means we now have 10 left, I think. Yeah. So we've got 10 rations left. Didn't have a good night's sleep. But that is day 36 over. I am going to quickly do my advances or my potential improvements, and then we'll call it a day. So right, we are, okay, first of all I need to choose Dex or Intelligence. I think I'm going to go with Dex. So I've now got 2 boxes in Dex, none in Intelligence, but when that fills up I can get a +1 to my Dex. Right, crafting, I need a 56 or higher. Nope. Dodge, I need a 36 or higher. Yep. So my dodge gets an increase. Literacy, I need a 26 or higher. No. Simple melee. Yeah, oh, by 1. I'm managing it by 1. Sleight of hand only is 16 or higher. Yep. And survival 57 or higher. No! So I've got 3 increases. My dodge is now 36. My melee, simple melee is 50. And my sleight of hand is now 16. And I'm wounded. Right, that will do for Kerenga for day 36. You saw the combat at last. You saw how the ruins worked. Like I say, I did incorporate the 2d6 dungeon way of generating the size of the rooms. I did utilize NoteQuest to come up with the name of the ruins. The sinister store of the eternal sadness. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. And if you do like these videos, please take a moment to like and subscribe. It's not going to hurt you, but it will really benefit me. Ring the bell so you can be notified of uploads. I do not have a regular schedule for uploading, but I do upload when I can. So please ring the bell and add some comments. How did you find this series in terms of the game? I know that I do have to improve the role-playing element of my videos, but it is something that I'm kind of working on. Maybe some other games I'll start doing a bit more on the role-playing side of it. But what I'm featuring here is more towards the game system, the rules, and more like a journaling as it happens playthrough. Anyway, guys, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Stay safe. Cheers.